What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one is a side-by-side of two of the latest and, in my personal opinion, the greatest ocean crawlers I've ever handled. I attempted to say the best ocean crawlers ever made so far, but I haven't experienced all the ocean crawlers, so we'll just say the best that I've handled. These are the Bolt. So this is considered the Bolt Black, or titled the Bolt Black, model number Bolt Black. I'm not sure how you want to call that. And this is the DLC full lume. So this is the black DLC with the full lume dial. These are both gorgeous in their own right. I had a little trouble with this one. Still haven't been able to fix that yet, remedy that problem. This one here has been flawless, perfect so far, and I truly enjoy wearing it. It goes with a lot of my outfits because black and white is what I wear most often. Black is my color, and then this being all black and just beautifully plated just looks so good. So this has definitely become a go-to since I've got it. I've only had it a couple weeks. Shout out to RMG Luxury, but I've been rocking the crap out of it. It's a beautiful watch, done great. So let's give you some specs on both of these before we talk too much about just my personal opinions. So like I said, these are both ocean crawler bolts. These are the world's slimmest 60 atmosphere 60 ATM watch, according to Ocean Crawler, at 12.3 millimeters thick. So very, very comfortable on the wrist, way under 13 millimeters. Makes it wear nice. For being 2,000 feet water resistance, that is pretty dang slim. Swiss Sellita SW200, which comes in most ocean crawlers that I've experienced. Both of these have that as well. 3.5 millimeter thick sapphire crystal along with the sapphire bezel. 120 click sapphire bezel on these bad boys. And it sounds great. Easy to grip. Moves easily, but not too easy where if you bump it, you'll move it. I really, really like this watch, if you can't tell. So 42 millimeter case diameter if you're measuring from this cutout in the crown. Let's use this one, better lighting. From this cutout to the 9 o'clock. But if you measure from the 10 to 4, we're at 44 millimeter. So we'll say 42 because that's what Ocean Crawler says, but it wears like a 44. And then 12.3 millimeters thick, 48 lug to lug. That's not including the end links. With the end links, I'm sure, let's get the calipers out. We're a lot larger than that. 58, so a whole 10 millimeters from where it actually drops from the integrated bracelet. And then we've got 26 millimeters at the start, where it starts from the case. 26 millimeter tapers all the way down to 18 before the clasp. And it's beautifully done. I love this bracelet. It articulates great. You don't have full range of motion, but you have enough. I really, really dig this watch. 6.5 millimeter signed screw down crown. 600 meters or 2,000 feet water resistance, or 60 ATM. 184 grams sized, minus 2 links. Beautiful watch. So I wanted to put these two side by side. Two of the biggest disappointments I have with the original one that I received from RMG Luxury is the bezel lume. Very disappointing. So anything that's blue or orange does not illuminate under darkness. So I was very disappointed in that. I was under the assumption that everything on the bezel illuminated, and it does not. And so only those white markers there, and then there's one here, illuminate, and I'll show you that here in a minute. This one here, the full lume dial, is done in just that color, if you notice. And so everything on that bezel illuminates. But we have a sapphire bezel, why not make it all lume? So that was the first kind of what? And the second was, I cannot get the adjustment, the micro adjust, easy, you know, push to move on this bracelet at all. So that was the second big disappointment, is I cannot get it to come back out. It just does not move. It does not push in. It's stuck. It's jammed, and I never jammed it, so I don't know what happened. But that was, you know, that's a bad design. I just got to say straight up, like, that's not a good design on that bracelet. So huge disappointments in those two spots on this one, where this one has not let me down yet. Everything works. I can adjust that very easily now with this one, you see. So it works as it's supposed to, which is definitely a plus. It's still not easy to use, but I can get it to work, where this one I cannot get it to work at all. So just want to do a side-by-side comparison and just show you the differences between the DLC and the brushed. They're both gorgeous watches. I will have detailed photos here at the end to give you all the angles you want to see, but I just wanted to kind of introduce you to them if you haven't experienced them already, and just kind of let you know the specs and my personal feelings, because not many of you probably care what I think, but those of you that do, I really, really like both of these watches. They're gorgeous, and they look great on the wrist too. I've got the Nomadic on today. Take this off, put my personal favorite out of the two on, and show you guys what it looks like on my wrist. Look at that. I got an 8-inch wrist. This thing fits perfect. And just gorgeous. I mean, this watch, lightweight. I mean, 184 grams isn't going to be light to some of you. To me, it is. It wears proportionately right. It doesn't feel top heavy. It doesn't feel off balance. The bracelet doesn't catch my hairs. It's just perfect. I really, really like this watch. The size is just right. It's not too small, not too big to fit my 8-inch wrist. It's just right. It's just, if I designed a watch to be for my personal taste, I think this would be very close to exactly what I would design. I like it that much. So this watch is definitely a keeper. RMG Luxury sent me this as a kind of test trial. I will definitely be buying this one from them. Shout out to Ross. This watch is way too gorgeous for me to send back, and I love it too much. So this will become mine. I did an unboxing on this watch if you want to see that. It was brand new, so this wasn't previously fondled by other reviewers. This came straight new to me, and it's gonna stay with me. So this one is definitely gonna be mine. This one will be going back to Ross. I held on to it for a little longer just to make this video, because I wanted to do these two side by side and show you the big differences, as there isn't very many, but the color of the case and bracelet and the lume. So let's get into that, and then we'll get into the photos next. Get my light switch. And there you go. So see, this has full lume on the entire bezel. And then of course the full lume dial. Where this one, you only have, like I said, those white markings on the bezel there. And then that one right there I just covered on the bottom, and that's it. So all the blue and orange on that bezel do not light up. Here they are side by side. So definitely disappointed with the lume on the bezel on the brushed stainless steel. Definitely love the way the full lume dial with the fully illuminated bezel just makes such a difference, especially having the numerals there, man. I don't know. I think that was a big miss on Ocean Crawler's part. I get why they did it. They wanted to put color in there, but I'm sure there's a way to do the color with Lume in it too. So anyway, now you can see what I was talking about with the white there, and the rest are colored blue or orange and do not glow at all. So stay tuned for photos. Let me know what you guys think. Do you own one? Do you want to get one? I believe the DLC are limited to 100 each. Not 100% sure on that. That's the rumor. No limited number on the case back. Much love. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.
Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them.